She ordered the same set meal as everyone else. Everyone else's rice was piled high like a small mountain, but hers was only enough to fill the bottom of the bowl. Upon further inquiry, she learned that the owner had deliberately reduced the portion size because she was a woman. However, Anna didn't need his kindness, so she mustered up the courage to ask the owner to give her a normal portion. People's appetites vary. It has nothing to do with whether you are a man or a woman. Anna has always had a big appetite. Even though she finished the entire set meal, she still felt hungry after smelling the aroma wafting over from next door. However, she didn't know her neighbor. The only time they had interacted was when they passed each other in the elevator last night. It would be too shameless to suddenly go over and ask for food. However, Anna never imagined that. Just a few minutes after she sat down at home, her neighbor rang the doorbell. It turned out that the neighbor had come to invite her to dinner, but even though she was the host, Lisa felt more nervous than the guest, fearing that Anna might think she had ulterior motives. Lisa, an ordinary white-collar worker who had left her hometown to work in the big city, had only one hobby outside of work: cooking delicious food. The process of carefully preparing and plating the food brought her immense comfort. She took photos and posted them on social media, but she didn't care if they didn't get much attention, because compared to being noticed in the online world, she preferred having someone in real life enjoy her creations. Unfortunately, her family and friends weren't around, and her close colleagues were all light eaters like her. It was hard to cook a big meal just for herself. What was even more frustrating was that the group leader, seeing her bring lunch every day, only praised her for being a good wife and mother. It was clearly just because she enjoyed cooking for herself, but it was all attributed to being for a man. Lisa felt her original intention was misunderstood. In her frustration, she started cooking. By the time she realized it, a large pot of braised meat was already on the stove. But thinking about how she couldn't possibly finish it alone, her original frustration wasn't alleviated but deepened. Just then, she heard the footsteps of her neighbor returning home. She couldn't help but recall the scene from yesterday when they had bumped into each other in the elevator. At the time, Anna was carrying 2 large buckets of fried chicken and a big bag of snacks. Lisa couldn't help but ask her if she was throwing a party, but Anna calmly replied that it was all for herself to eat. The unexpected answer left her speechless.